What up, y'all? It's your boy, the Overlord.
And your boy, Kovu Khan.
So, we actually got some topics that were given to us. Shout out to Damon, Stacey, and my homeboy, Corey. They gave us some topics to go in on today.
So you mean we actually have something planned and we're not just talking off now?
We're not just like going off, the top of the dome. We know we actually got something that's weird, right?
I like it.
Right. So, the first one we were given was MCU Versus DCEU. Well, I guess which one? Not particularly which one. Oh, I think it was. Tell us what DCEU could do better to be more like Marvel, and like actually like have
or be different than Marvel, stand out against Marvel,
and have like successful like movies like live action movies come out.
Okay.
What can they do? Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Yeah. First, when I heard the topic, I thought it was going to be a versus thing. But if we want to talk about how they can differ,
it was more like improve.
That's much better. I feel like Marvel right now has pretty much got the campiness of. They do a really good balance of campy versus cool. So they've got that on lock. I think the way that DC should lean and how they always should lean, in my opinion, is like on the darker, grittier, more serious stories.
Okay, yeah.
Like just take it places that Marvel can't go because of the Disney moniker. Like for instance, like what they did with the Joker that came out. Love that movie.
I was on the fence with it.
I loved it
Okay.
because I didn't look at it as a DC movie. I looked at it as a movie as a whole, on its own, that just happened to be about an Elseworlds DC character. So
It just felt like
we can make a whole video about how we disagree on that.
We really could. Like
we really could make a whole video on how we disagree on that.
Yeah.
But overall, I think with stories like Long Halloween, and I'm just going from Batman here, Court of the Owls, Death of the Family, Death in the Family, you just have a bunch of different dark scenarios that you can go down that that Marvel just can't. So
Right.
I'd say lean into that and go into the darker side because, having those like darker, grittier stories than having that antithesis is only really going to make DC stand out more, and it's going to give us fans a different type of taste of a comic book movie, because that's what diversified Marvel, where they stopped doing just comic book movies and it's just like blank type of movies with comic book characters. Perfect example, Captain America Winter Soldier is a spy thriller movie with comic book characters.
Right, I see that, yeah.
Now and they're trying to talk about how they're trying to make, now Marvel wants to make basically like WandaVision was a Martin Scorsese movie with comic book characters.
Yeah.
So you have to do things like that. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, but that's basically what I say. Just lean into what makes you different.
And like I had the same kind of take where it's like, again, like grittier storylines, but also like expanding on characters. Because like with Marvel, especially when like after like Iron Man came out and had success, we got different characters. We got Cap. We got that whack Captain Marvel movie. We got Black Panther. We got a bunch of different characters that we could actually like be like, okay, wait for this one to come out. But with DC, it's just like, oh, when's that new Batman movie coming out? Oh, you hear that new Superman just launched? Oh, you hear they got Ben Affleck play Batman. Oh, we got another Batman. Oh, a different Batman. Hey, you heard about that new Superman? Like, how many characters? Yeah, another. How many characters y'all have, DC alone?
I didn't realize that DJ Khaled was the casting director for Warner Brothers.
He's like,
we the best.
Like, bro, we need an idea for like another like good movie. Hey, put another Batman out. But then we just do another one. But then we just do another one.
Another.
We are we're the best. Yeah, no, I mean, not really.
Warner Brothers
animated, maybe.
I guess Warner Brothers just stands for we the best. DJ Khaled's another one.
I guess because that's all they seem to ever want to do, and it's like even but like how long did it take them to finally do, which it was bad, but Green Lantern, and then how long did it take them to do, Aquaman, and even Wonder Woman. Who you would even think would be like on the top 3?
She is literally part of the big 3 of the DC universe.
To do like more than one movie like that at that time, but then like you waited so long and then like it's like, okay, we've seen it, we're not really feeling it, and like you failed the first time and you tried it again and it was okay, and he just kept
Leading
doing
to
it.
your more obscure characters.
Yeah,
DC has a lot of awesome superheroes.
Just kept doing it. You know, it's like why keep beating that dead horse, bro? Like move on. It's bones now. Like move on, my guy. You know what I mean?
Or at least tell compelling different stories. You're literally just retelling the same story.
Like do the killing joke. You know what I mean? I would have loved that.
I still say Court of the Owls is one of my favorite storylines.
Like it would have been so much better to do something else. Like the fact that y'all would do, like he was saying last time, Justice League Dark, but won't even like try to put that in the movie. Like a lecture movie. Yeah, that would be so dope.
Who would you have play Constantine?
Keanu Reeves.
You know?
Do you want a blonde one? Like
I mean, I would like a one that's comic book accurate. Like the whole, because I mean, the thing is, like, I would say I don't need him actually blonde. Let me rephrase.
Okay.
It. I want a British Constantine because that's a big part of his character and the way he talks to people and interacts with people. He's basically a louse, which is basically like a British way of saying a fucking scumbag. Mm-hmm. So that's what he is, and like that's kind of a characterization of his character. You can make him black. You can give me the guy who played Lupin in the Netflix series. You can make him Constantine, and I'd be down with that. Yeah,
I saw I saw a bit of it. It was I'd had to watch it I think it was like originally in French because the syncing of the lips was really bad for me, and it threw me off when I was watching it. So I was like, I can't watch it and listen to it. I'd rather read it. I'd rather go sub.
I mean, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind sub. I like foreign films.
I have no problem going sub. No. You know, my Mangeku Sharingan is A1 to the mug. You feel me? I have no problems.
Did you know they made an animated prequel of Train to Busan? And it's on Netflix right now.
Ooh, yeah. I heard they're trying to make.
It's about how it happened elsewhere in the city.
I heard they're trying to make like an American version for some reason. Why? That's just.
You saw how America. You saw how we fucked up Old Boy. Don't go down this line again.
You saw how we made Thanos and Scarlet Witch kind of make out in that movie. We kind of want. some. We saw how Nick Fury was in there. Did you notice how many
people that are now in Marvel
MCU characters were in that movie? It was ridiculous, bro.
Maybe Kevin Feige is just a really big fan of the Americanization of Old Boy. I was like, no, we have to have this character, this character, this character.
They just made this perfect. They made this. I was like, ugh,
like Kevin Feige just comes out and says, oh yeah, that's like one of my favorite movies of all time is Old Boy.
We want all the people who were in that movie in the MCU. Yeah, we gotta have them.
All of them.
So,
but
yeah, and for me, it's to expand on characters.
Actually, make an expanded universe.
Like,
if you're gonna put expanded universe in your title, actually make it expanded.
They should make it DC BVSU. That's all they pretty much have. Like think about it like this. Marvel. I'm always gonna tell something, but that's so like Marvel did it all to lead up to Avengers. DC's been doing it for 20 plus years, 30 years, whatever, to lead up to Batman vs Superman, which almost nobody liked.
Yeah,
and I refuse to watch.
The thing that, like I said, I will amend my feelings about the DCU after I watch Justice League tonight.
Okay.
So after I watch that, I'll probably have to come back on a separate video, and we'll probably have to amend our feelings on Justice League because that's the thing.
We'll see.
But at the same time, and all this Batman and Superman stuff, if you guys have had such a hard on for it, I still haven't gotten my world's finest. You know?
Yeah.
The team that actually has them together, the thing that you guys have just can't stop throwing at us.
Yeah.
Where's the world's finest where we actually see them work together? That could be cool.
Yeah.
Have them both on World, where Superman is suddenly depowered for the first time in the cinematic universe, and he has to learn and rely on things more like Batman, where Batman's be like, you're strong, but you're a brawler. You have no training. And then have them on World where Bruce Wayne is showing Superman how to survive and how to forage because he's never really needed to before.
Do you want to make a movie, my guy?
Huh?
You want to make a movie? Let's make a movie.
I mean, yeah. I've wanted to make a movie.
We're making a movie.
I've been wanting to make a,
hit us up. We're making a movie.
I've been wanting to make a, bro, one of my dreams is to be a part of a major production, whether in front of or behind the camera. That's real talk. That wasn't even
I would be both. I'm going to do like Kevin. I'm going to be in front and behind the camera.
Pause.
You let me finish. There's a pause there. There's the camera.
You can't just audibly pause.
I can pause if I want. Wait, that's how language
you were
works.
just like, and it just let it hang. You can't let that hang in the air.
There's a comma. I let that comma hit, bro. Learn grammar.
Fuck you and your Oxford comma.
Wow. Pause. Talking about pausing right now. But the next topic we had, which was kind of like in midst of that, was who was the best Batman? There's some random guy like waving at every single person that's kind of freaking me out.
Yeah.
He's giving the whole
Ike power walk.
yeah. Yeah.
But that's Batman.
I was gonna make a joke about his power walking, but I'm gonna cut that out.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do that.
Gentlemen, happy Wednesday.
Hey,
Happy Wednesday to you.
Say what's up.
Wednesday, my dude.
We don't ride the wave, we create it.
Yo, shout out to Toby though.
Hey.
H-Town
Hey.
on. Hey.
Let's go.
What up, Bailey?
Hey.
What up, Toby?
You feel me? I'm trying
So
to
tag
get
him. I would love for him to see this
I'm trying to get a feature from Kobe. Toby, you feel me? So let me know what's up.
man.
But
Trying to get a guest spot from Toby. What's
yeah.
up?
But what was I gonna say? As far as like you know, I'm not a big Batman fan. I've watched the movies. When I was a kid, my favorite so I have two Batman movies that I'll actually watch. The first one is Batman Returns, because you get Batman, Catwoman, Penguin, and it's a Tim Burton movie, so it's dark. It's darker than like most of them were at that time, so I liked it. You know, what's his name? Christopher Walken pushed Michelle Pfeiffer out of a window, and then she just like fell, and like cat started on. She's like, ugh.
Michelle Pfeiffer still look good, by the way.
Still fine.
Saw her name.
I wish she could still fit in that cat suit.
I mean, it's funny that you imply that she can't.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm in that same cat suit. Like
don't
not like
her power.
Not a new one, but like the same one.
Okay, that might be a little different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She gotten thicker as she's gotten.
Yeah, I'm just that same one. You know what I mean? But and then The Dark Knight. I like that one because another topic we had was our favorite DC villain, best DC villain, and I like the Joker.
Okay.
I'm not a big Batman fan, but I love the Joker. Like I love him because like he did it just to do it.
Right.
He was bored. He was like, man, I just want to watch the world burn. I mean, like, but
I don't have any rhyme or reason. Sometimes
yeah.
my reason is just to have it happen.
It's like I just want to piss Batman off, and like for me, it's like I just want to piss Batman off.
So did he do anything new? No,
not really.
Just fuck him in particular.
Yeah. him specifically, and all those kids that run around him for some reason.
Anybody that worships him, fuck them too.
Yeah. Let's take a bat to your face.
Like it's just like
Robin.
It's just like
a crowbar. Robin.
The Joker just routinely just wakes up and chooses violence every day.
Every day, huh?
Every day. And you gotta respect that level of dedication.
You feel me? So like, but like it would have to go for like my favorite Batman, I guess. Batman, I don't know whichever. In that line, I'd have to go like Michael Keaton, like I said, because of Batman Returns, and kind of forget the rest. That's the only one I like. That's the only one I like to be for me. To be honest.
Fair. So Michael Keaton for you.
Yeah.
A very popular answer, one I do respect. Mine is Val Kilmer. I'm kidding.
He said Val.
I'm kidding.
But
I'm kidding.
He said
No,
Val
but
Kilmer.
I mean, mine is semi-controversial, but like I think once I explain myself, like
George Clooney?
you'll understand more. It's not George Clooney. It's actually Ben Affleck.
Oh, bat nipples.
I think Batfleck is actually my favorite. Ben
Really?
Affleck is actually my favorite,
Yeah.
and I'll say for a couple reasons.
Okay.
One, he looks the most like Bruce Wayne out of any Bruce Wayne that's ever been Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
So comic accuracy.
Okay.
Two,
I've seen the comparisons. Yeah.
he, for me, is the perfect person that balances. Because the thing is, like, whenever you play a superhero with an alter ego, and you've seen this with the Spider-Mans as well, is that, like, there's people that have been really good at playing Spider-Man,
I think it's
and there's been
Spider-Man's
people that have been really good at playing Peter Parker, but never both at the same time.
Yeah.
Same thing with Batman. Christian Bale, really great Batman, not a great Bruce
Andrew
Wayne.
Garfield was
Wouldn't as hell as
just
Bruce
neither
Wayne.
one. Andrew Garfield was just neither one for me for
Right.
Spider-Man.
Michael Keaton, really, really good as Batman. Comic-wise, not really that great at Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. In his movie when he faces off against the Joker, and he has that iconic scene. You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts! A great scene, phenomenally acted. Horrible example of what Bruce Wayne would do in that situation.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne is not going to try and out-crazy the crazy person in his home if he wants to keep up the facade of being a playboy billionaire. He's going to be a coward. He's going to slink away. He's going to be like, hey, I got to get out of here. He's going to walk off to a room with a lady to show off. It's like, hey, I'm going to walk to this room with this lady. I'll be back after getting freshened up. Change it into a bat suit and whoop somebody's ass. Also, the warehouse scene. Do I need to say anything else about the warehouse scene with Batman?
To be honest, I didn't watch the first one.
Fair enough.
I watched Batman Returns. That's kind of where I started with Batman.
The thing is, like,
And then
for me, he balances them both very, very well.
Batman Returns, I should say.
And I personally what it felt like we were robbed from seeing him like go with the role, especially since he's also an Academy Award winning director and he's going to direct his own movie. So I think that aspect of where a person could go in and like direct, like throw themselves into the character and then write the story that they feel the character should create. I think it's a great opportunity as an actor. And you just kind of like the story from an actor's standpoint, because it's a redemption story of how actors can grow and change over time. And not every single actor, just because you hate them in a role, is doomed to be a bad actor forever. You know.
I got you.
So that's my opinion. I do love Michael Keaton. I do love George Clooney. I know his campiness. I'm not even gonna lie. I watch some of the Clooney movies if I feel like making them. I watch some of the Schumacher movies if I want to laugh.
He had bad nipples.
And
why did they give him nipples?
why did they give him a credit card?
Because
because there's nothing like that screams anonymity like a paper trail.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a billionaire. He could have and he's smart, so he could have
How
had
many genius hackers are in the DC universe?
Mr. Terrific. I guess we kind of count Wally in a little bit because scientifically.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
You know how hard how hard it would be?
That was a rhetorical question.
You know how easy it would be to track an offshore account to Bruce Wayne?
But with prep time, Kovu, with prep time, he can do anything.
If you have to say with prep time for a character when it comes to a versus fight, it means they're not really ideal for a versus fight.
But what if he's ready for the fight though? Like, come on, man.
Okay.
Batman, he's always ready. He stays ready.
I'm gonna stop this before we. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me release my grievances with Batman on camera.
He's always ready.
And I'm not ready to get canceled yet. by the geek community.
Come for me, all right? I got you. Don't play me. He's always ready. He's Batman. He wins because he's Batman.
I mean, Mary Sue. Batman.
When I saw that death battle with Batman and freaking
Captain America.
Thank you. And they said Cap Shield wouldn't have come back. It defies physics. What would it come back? It wouldn't come. All right, bro.
Also, Batman has actually gotten his ass whooped by hand-to-hand combat several times. Lady Shiva's beaten him in hand-to-hand combat.
What was that dude like? Something
Prometheus
Tiger.
beat him in hand-to-hand combat.
Something.
Deathstroke whooped his ass and ran his fade. And that's just what
Him and Robin.
And here's the thing. Batman, in a lot of situations, usually either gets hurt or run away and formulate a plan to come back and beat the villain.
Hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the house real quick. I'll be back though.
Yeah. Usually Batman gets his fade.
Bane.
Bane fucking ruined it for a year. A year in real lifetime. You know how long that is in comic books? And in your own home too.
Basin. I'm gonna break him. I'm gonna break him.
If you couldn't tell, we're not exactly the biggest Batman
I'm
fans.
gonna break him. He said, "All these pretzel sticks."
Bro, what little subscribers we have are just left now.
He said, "Oh, here's the line to crack it." These lines are perforated. I'm about to crack it.
Never to a slim Jim.
Hey, brother. Bop. He's never break him.
Oh God. Oh, I laughed from a good place. Thank you for that. But yeah, if you couldn't tell, we're not exactly the biggest Batman fans. We're not Batman fans here.
Break him.
There ain't no Batman.
Break him. Oh man.
All right, so we got up on a wild tangent. This is what happens when we actually have shit planned.
Yeah. But back to the next one was best DC villains.
Ooh.
I've already told you, I'll let you go first. I'll go first last time. Go ahead.
All right, that's fair.
Ooh. There's an eyelash here. Some chick went wild last night. Thought walk. Hey, do the thought walk. Hey, do the thought walk. Hey.
Right,
no slut shaming.
Yes, no slut. No. Let's see.
Some girl lost her whole
No,
life.
I mean I could say Joker, but that's the obvious one. We all really don't need to say that. Trying to think. It's just because I'm gonna go watch it tonight. Obviously, you have to think about Darkseid. Darkseid is one of the better DC villains. I'll also go ahead and put Mongol in there because he doesn't get enough love for who he is.
Yeah.
He's basically kind of like Diet Darkseid.
Yeah, I see that.
And,
Dark side, like
yeah, he's basically diet dark side, and he's got a world where he's king on that basically depowers Superman. So,
boy, the little
War World.
weird
little,
crown
like, tiara?
thing. Yeah, it's weird. I don't like it, but
the little like
hey, works for you.
reverse tiara. Hey, I mean, it works for him. It works for him. I would like to see him in a Superman movie.
Why don't they ever get like good villains?
I feel like I gotta show love for the lady, so Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy's phenomenal.
Yes.
Mainly because she's worked as a villain and
Oh,
an
so you-
anti-hero as well. I
so
do
you
like
love
that
Uma
DC
Thurman?
like does have that versatility with their villains.
Like Uma Thurman?
Yeah. No, not like Uma Thurman. Uma Thurman, though I enjoyed, like preteen me enjoyed watching Uma Thurman. Not a really great example of Poison Ivy. I think we could do it. I think we could do much better this time around.
Well, that's your list.
One more thing.
Okay.
I do have my fan casting for Poison Ivy.
Okay.
Who I think would be phenomenal at it, and give us a little more diversity. I can't say names, so I know
Okay.
it's going to butcher it, but the lead girl in Quantico.
Didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I knew.
I'm gonna post in the comments later on her name, but like, good God, is she a beautiful woman? I think she would really kill Poison Ivy, like, knock it out of the park and like diversify the DCEU even more. Also, I'm a high key stand for her. If you ever watch Quantico, it's actually a really good show.
I'll check it out, maybe. For me, like I said, I've already said the Joker. Reverse Flash. You know what I mean? Like
Flash stand right
there
here.
you go. You know, I'm not a fan of flashing. I just like the Flash. let's go ahead and.
Oh, I didn't
Make
even
that
say a Green Lantern villain. The Black Lantern. No, oh, really? The Red Lantern Corps.
the whole Red Lantern Corps.
Whole Red Lantern Corps.
Okay.
Really awesome. I mean, heck, you got a villain that's literally run by their rage, and when they get upset, they vomit napalm blood on you. Also, the moment you put a Red Lantern ring on, the ring replaces your heart, so you can't take it off or you'll die.
E.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's literally like a great, a metaphor for like being a slave to your rage.
Let's get the Flash and the Blue Lantern Corps ring on it. Anyway.
Oh, yes.
So,
Yes.
Verse Flash. I love him in Flashpoint. That boy got shot in the back of the head. Was like, I'm gonna speed myself and keep myself alive for a little bit. He really did it too. Hey, if one person could like manipulate the Speed Force or create his own Speed Force, it's definitely my boy Thawne.
When a guy becomes a time paradox and
Bro!
starts to disappear,
Can live within like multiple different time periods, whatever, and like exist inside of time and like it not even affect him.
people don't realize how actually terrifying that is. Like, you can literally try to erase this man from existence, and it
Keep him
won't
back.
stick.
Whoa, and like the fact that he washed the entire league.
Oh, yeah.
Washed the league, and they're like, "Oh, the Flashes." And they got the same. Washed the league.
Reverse
If-
Flash
Washed
is
him.
if Barry actually
If Barry
gave
went crazy,
did not give a fucking.
like, so I know it wasn't Barry, it was Wally, but like that Justice League episode, I think it was like Unlimited,
Yeah,
where
it was
like,
in Justice League Unlimited, where he basically took on Lex Luthor when he was
yeah,
basically
when Lex Luthor like tried to switch minds, and Lex Luthor washed everybody on the Watchtower.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, he was like, well, that's what Barry done. Bro, Barry wanted to kill everybody in there. Done, son.
People don't
What are you
realize
talking about?
how quick an attosecond is, and that's how fast he can react.
Bro. Anyway, let's move it on because you're pissing me off. Actual Bane, real Bane. I like Bane. The real the tactician Bane.
Yes.
So where he's like actually
I-
smart,
yes.
not under Poison Ivy spell or like working with somebody else behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Listen-
not working with
I'm talking about-
Poison Ivy spell.
Yeah.
Or Sean Connery talking to a floor fan. R.I.P. Sean Connery.
He said a floor fan. I was born in this. Hey mom, you don't sound like.
No, that's and no. Hey, shout out to all my '90s kids who talked into their floor
Hey.
fans at their house.
You sound like Darth Vader. Saying the words wrong, Luke. I am. No. That's not how it goes. That's not how it is. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm kind of with Sinestro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you some. Sinestro's actually a really underrated villain.
That boy had fear. That boy said, "Nah, we're gonna battle the Green Lanterns. I got some fear for you right now."
He basically just like used outright fear.
Yeah.
Smell like bitch in here. to the whole Green Lantern Corps.
Like,
the people that are supposed to be fearless. He walked in and was like, "Yeah, fear me, nigga." Like
it's like
he was just that one homie that fell off that fell off and said you wasn't shit.
Hold this. Yeah. He's like walking in. Someone say fear? I got fear for you. Like
but no, like
he was about to.
He's basically that one homie that like dropped out of the crew. Was like, y'all ain't shit.
Yeah, he was about it the whole time. He was like, yo, he goes, forget you. You're kind of cool. I'm going against y'all.
Yeah, you know, dude was like low key like David Ruffin.
Yeah, y'all ain't nothing without me.
Y'all ain't nothing without me.
Y'all ain't nothing without David Ruffin. He was like, but we have like willpower. Nah, I got fear for y'all niggas.
It's like we're fearless people. Oh, you fearless?
Fearless?
Proof.
Okay. Okay, I got some fear for y'all. Let's see how that work out for you.
Is, like Sinestro, it like has won in several occasions. Like he's waxed several of the Green
by himself.
By himself.
Yeah, well,
he literally he literally took Parallax, a thing that basically destroyed, like nearly, a thing that basically caused the death of Hal Jordan. Excuse me. But Parallax, like this deity that all the Guardians, that all the Guardians feared.
You got one more strike.
It's basically like, fuck out of here. This deity that all the Guardians feared. He was just like, you know what, I'm going to take that thing you guys fear the most, and I'm going to start my own corps.
Yeah.
With blackjack and hookers.
With blackjack. I want violence today, son.
Like, David Ruffin.
I woke up and wanted violence
Sinestro's
today.
like David Ruffin, Bender, and that one dude in your crew that just talks mad shit now because he ain't part of the crew anymore.
So you tell me, Sinestro is David Ruffin with Black Air Force, energy.
With Black Air Force One energy. Yes, Sinestro has major Black Air Force. Yo, Sinestro is like if Black Air Force energy was a person.
If we made it yellow.
Bro, Black Air Force. Yes, that's perfect. Thank you for that. Sinestro is the Black Air Force One of DC villains.
They were like, "Where's your ring?" No, I got these forces.
Well, he's the DC. I would say, actually, no. Let's be honest. The real Black Air Force One of DC villains is my boy Lobo. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about Lobo.
Oh, is he really like a villain, like an anti-hero?
He's been a villain. I mean, he's a mercenary. He's legit. He's not an anti-hero. He's legit done some fucked up shit.
Which one of you got the most money? You? All right, let's go. Whatever you want.
He's legit done fucked up shit.
Who's paying the most? You? All right, let's go.
He deserves a spot as a villain because he was a villain for a long time before.
I get that. Yeah, and he's ridiculously strong, and like they're like don't want to put him against Superman for some reason. Let him fight.
Well, because the thing is with Superman has a thing he would do every single time. He would just cage him, take him, fly him up into space, and let him go in deep space. He wouldn't die, but he also wouldn't be able to do anything. That's how every encounter would end.
I want to ask.
Now Lobo is awesome. I do like him. I do like him to fight Superman because like Lobo doesn't die from things that would kill other people. Like you could blow his head off, like clean off his neck, like atomize it, just grows back.
He's like, so y'all just getting warmed up, right? Because I am.
He'll just sit there, grow his head back, and just go like crack.
Good warm up. I need a new head anyway.
Yeah, like Sinestro, like is basically like he harnessed Black Air Force energy and just turned it into yellow fear. Yeah. But Lobo is if Black Air Force energy was a person.
He is a Black Air Force.
He is the Black Air Force one.
So, our last topic, we're just like completely off the wall from these first ones.
Right.
Stacey Dash. So, is she allowed? Ooh,
no, I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, so he went to the phone. He's like, oh no.
What you thought I had notes?
No, I thought you were gonna be like, I'm not in this anymore. I'm out of this conversation.
Okay, I'm curious to see what she did now. Like that was my response when you said Stacey Dash. No, I was like, what did she do now?
Well, she wants back into the community. She wants to come back, and so she went on TV, apologizing, crying, tearing up, and you know who had all the smoke for her?
The movie checks is drying up, huh?
You know who had all the smoke for her? My man Godfrey. He was like, Stacey, you was talking all that hot mess. Now you want to come
back to the coast.
Yeah. He's like, so he said something like, I guess that monetary value something drying up there.
He said the same thing I did. I low-key, 100%. I didn't even see Godfrey's reaction to it. Bro, that was my honest thing. I was like, Godfrey, the movie check's drying up.
Godfrey called it out on that. He was like, yo, so, you know, like he's like, how bad you had the beats, like, to let white people drop you. That they don't want you to sell out. Bro, Godfrey was going in a British accent with a pipe, bro. Going in, man.
You're right though. How bad do you have to be where white people can't see?
Yeah, he was bad, bro. And like, what he said, something else he said. He goes, oh yeah, he's talking on MS. Now he wanted to come back, and he was like, yeah, we should, as a black community, we should go ahead and be better about who we let back in after their coonery. Pretty much.
That's fair.
That's yeah.
100% fair.
Like how you could go against your whole people and then be like,
which does broach an interesting
hey,
question. Who would you let back in the culture that we previously canceled?
Well, I'm not like the biggest like cancel culture-ist.
Me
like,
nor I, but I'm just saying like who deserves redemption? Who deserves to be picked up by the black delegation? And yes, Dave Chappelle, I hope to God you bring back the like race draft again, please. Now that you got your Rice Show back, give me another season. Give me another season of the race draft with all these new people. If you do, please.
Well,
just give me the skit. You don't even have to give me the show. Like mention Stacey Dash and Terry Crews. You
like
know you want to.
You can just do YouTube. Just do like random skits now. Like you feel me?
I would become a member of that very easily.
Oh, but like I'm gonna say this. My homeboy Corey was saying this. Like less counter culture and more consequence culture.
Yes.
So definitely go. Like let them say everything. Let them say everything I say. Because like we find out who's really for us, about us, with us, whatever, and then just like hold them to the consequences. Like.
Yeah. And honestly, like Stacey Dash, and then it's gonna sound fucked up. Other than just being a hot, something nice to look at, what did you add to the culture in your movies? You were the hot girl.
Yeah.
You weren't really a phenomenal actress as far as I've seen in the movies I've watched of you.
Yeah.
That may not be true. I don't care to go look up your stuff. I remember you in the movies that I remember seeing in the 90s being like, good God, she's gorgeous. And that's about all I had to say about you.
You kind of like stayed the same, you know, black didn't crack, like I've said before.
Yeah.
That's a black superpower. But that was pretty much it. And like something else Godfrey said, he was like, yo, you were crying, apologizing, and cheering up and all that, but you're an actress. Which part of those classes did you learn that in?
Right.
You know, you think.
But here's the thing, like this. But there are hot girls that can act. Salma Hayek is actually a phenomenal actress.
Yeah.
And gorgeous.
Yeah. And she has a little head. I mean, big titties. Her head looks small because she has big titties. She said herself.
She's been my personal #1 celebrity crush since Wild Wild West, and that hasn't changed. Like I
don't know which one came first, but I'm gonna say since
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Dusk Till Dawn.
Probably. Yeah.
That's what got me.
See,
and I was like,
I wasn't old enough to watch that, but once I found that, I was like, Quentin Tarantino.
I wasn't old enough to watch it, but my mom went to sleep early. I remember like watching the Players Club this close to the TV with the volume on too, so I can hear it. So my mom would wake up and be like, "What you watching?" Nothing. trying to hit back on the remote real quick, and it's not working. Why is it not working when I wanted to work?
Return. Come on.
Back. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a little piece of my childhood.
I just realized me doing this motion, pantomiming on camera. You know what? Go ahead, just cancel me. I'm done.
Third strike.
Now I'm doing my walk.
Yeah, but now let us know what y'all think about this.
Suggest more topics. Give us more things to talk about, guys.
We'll shout you out for sure.
We'll shout you out for sure.
Follow us on Twitter. I just reopened the Twitter back up. At was it Trouble_podcast? I think what it was. Because I don't really tweet at all. You know.
You're missing out.
I guess.
You can follow me on Twitter at Kovu_Khan.
Yeah.
So that's Kovu KOVU_KAHN.
There you go. Hit us up on Instagram, Black Sheep Digital. Hit us up on YouTube, Black Sheep. And
I will say I do follow a lot of Twitter thoughts, so go ahead and look through my follows.
He said a lot of Twitter thoughts.
I do. I follow a lot of Twitter thoughts, so go through my follows.
We got you.
Add yourself a couple and you're welcome.
Let us know what y'all think about the topics, and give us your best, I guess, Bat people.
Give us your best Batman.
Yeah.
Give us your favorite DCEU villains, and maybe we'll make a future video about our favorite villains and what we like about them.
Yeah, maybe go a little more.
I need to get back in touch with comic books so I can start reporting on latest things about issues.
Yeah.
Because I want to go back to doing my Theory Thursday, which is like every Thursday I come up with a new theory for like either the cinematic universe or something where I think the directions of comic books are going to be going soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, we'll put this in the next video. But it's teaser for the next video. Apparently, they're actually making an LGBT Captain America.
Okay.
Openly gay Captain America.
All right.
Teenager, I believe. I think it's a young Captain America. But we can talk about it in a whole other video. I have to research the character.
Yeah, we'll see what's up. Other than that, it's been your boy, the Overlord.
It's your boy, Cobra Khan.
Hey, we out here. Later.
Peace.
Bye.